Hello everyone, welcome back to Weatherman Nick. So today we got some interesting weather to look at. Let me clear my throat a little bit. Anyway, so we got a slight risk today for Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana a little bit, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama. Those areas are looking concerning for some people, especially with today's storm. And because to a stationary front, I believe, that's going to help this other cold front that's going to have our big line of storms form as well. So I'll show y'all that in a bit. And then we got a lot of people in a marginal risk, and I really have no idea why my phone's doing that. Sorry. Let me just do that. So now it won't move. Alright, so we have a marginal risk for a bunch of other people, but I ain't going to mention their names, or the county name, or state names. My goodness. We do have a 5% risk for tornadoes in that same area that I mentioned earlier. Less than, there's no Louisiana people that is in it. But there is Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama. And for hail, I believe that's hail. Is that hail? Yeah, that's hail. We do have a hatched risk for hail. Because it's supposed to be a lot of towering storms, which I did make notice earlier. It's supposed to be a lot of towering storms that will have a massive hail core. So, it's really dangerous. So make sure you stay inside, take precautions, and seek cover wherever. I don't know the precautions with hailstorms. I'm sure it's the same thing as a severe thunderstorm. So, and then wind. Well, I forget to mention hail. Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and that's it. Those areas are in the biggest risk, and I agree with them 100% with that. And Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama are all in a wind risk for 15%. So that's today's risk, and I will read this little message here later. But we're going to go ahead and go to day 2. Now, day 2 is way concerning. We got an NDT, a moderate risk, for these areas where tornadoes are more concerning. You got Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma a little bit, and Louisiana. That is the most concerning spot, and you do have a 15% for tornadoes. And everybody's mostly concerned with tornadoes on this day, thanks to this 15%. And then we got a 45%, which is way above what they usually do. 45% with a hatched risk for wind probability. And, yeah, we also have a hatched risk on the tornado risk. And then on our hail risk, it's a 30% with another hatched risk. This is looking to be a really, really interesting outbreak. And it's going to be just a lot of storms. That's going to cause a lot of trouble. Now, for Alabama, they have taken that risk away. And for Georgia, because I think it raced all the way from Alabama to Georgia for a little while, the risk has been lowered back into, our south, to the other south over there. But we're going to go ahead and look at day 3, because they just now upgraded that one to day 3 now. So this is what day 3 looks like. Just a fat, slight risk. So, you got Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, and North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi a little bit, and then you got Virginia, one of the Virginia states. And that's supposedly supposed to be for the risk, but we do not have more on that. Tomorrow we'll have more on this one storm. Now we're going to go ahead and look at our radar. So there is already storms initiating near Fort Worth and Dallas. And, let's see. 50 miles per hour. They're small storms, probably mostly with a hail risk. Like I said, the hail core is supposed to be pretty big for the next couple of days. But we're going to go ahead and look at NAM 12 km. I need to find my pet. Oh, there it is. They moved it. Alright, so this is the storm right there in Arkansas as it's forming. And it's going to be a big blob of interesting weather. And then it moves into Alabama with a big front. And then it just keeps going through a bunch of these states. And then that's when this big line forms. And this line is heck of a line. Look at it. It is just, man. And it will come through Mississippi. And also, this low front, this low pressure is like unbelievable. Almost looks like it's just going to completely twist around. It's pretty neat on how weather forms like that. But this is a strong low front. And then it goes through and causes more issues for another couple states, and that's it. But we'll go ahead and look at our HRRR for a few of these states. Alright, let me go back. So you could see a little pop-up storms over here in Mississippi and Alabama. And possibly somewhat in Florida. But they're probably just showers, if not just showers, yeah. But they'll go through, and some of them will begin to strengthen, and that one in Mississippi is looking a little concerning for future radar, so I'm going to go take that. When they usually have that hook shape, and this is around 1 p.m. today, so we could have some discrete supercells that are around and about, which will cause some concern for tornadoes. And then right here is where we're going to have more concerning weather. We got near Paris, Texas, and Texarkana, and Hot Springs, Arkansas, and near Norman and Suwanee, or Fort Smith, Arkansas. You're going to see a bunch of, this purple and almost white color. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a big hail core. If not, become supercells. So, stay weather aware during these storms. But as they go through, they strengthen. And this model is really making it show out. I mean, look at that. That is a hail core for sure. And it's just really making this model show. I can't even talk. This model is really making it show. And then it goes through Mississippi pretty strongly. And then that's it for some reason. But it goes through Alabama and causes more severe weather. And which I will be watching this severe weather because I'm in the path of it. And that's pretty much all I really want to look at. Yeah, because there's nothing else. Anyway, there is a NATO cast that I've seen earlier today that is more focused in Alabama, North Alabama. But I don't know what day it's for. So, if I find out, I'll update. But we are supposed to get some severe weather today, especially where I'm at. But I'm more concerned for these areas right over here. I'm just going to kind of circle. I'm more concerned of these areas right around here. This whole area. But the bullseye for hail and stuff is right around here. Mark that out. Right here. That's the bullseye. Which basically forms our slight risk for today. So it's pretty interesting. But that's my concern. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, or have a wonderful day, and I'll give y'all guys an update if I do or if I don't. But see y'all the next time.